Good day, boys and girls, and welcome to art. Today we are going to learn to draw Leo the lion. Now, before we get started, it is important to make sure that you have all the materials that you need. You need some blank paper, a sharp pencil, and for when you are finished drawing the Leo the lion, you are going to need your oil pastels. Make sure you are sitting comfortably with your feet on the floor and your arms supported on the table and your back straight. We are going to begin with the eyes. Place the eyes so there will be room for the large mane, the body, and the legs. Draw an oval dot for each one of the pupils. A curved line over and under each one of the dots to define the outer edge of the lids, and the tiny straight or curved lines for the eyelashes. Number 2, the nose. Draw the straight line in the middle of the nose first. Then put a tiny guideline dot where you want the triangle points to end up. For the upper triangle, draw straight lines from the guideline dot to the ends of the midline of the nose. Do the same for the lower triangle. Number 3, now we are going to do the cheeks and the chin. Start a curved line in the middle of the nose and bring it around to the tip of the bottom of the nose. Keep it small or your lion will get too large. Notice it comes out about as far as the middle of Leo's eyes. Then draw a curved line on the other side, going the opposite way. Now you will draw another curved line to create the chin. Have you done that? Good. Next, we are going to draw the face and the mane. As you create the line for the face, remind yourself to stay close to the eyes or the lion's head will be too large. Use a guideline dot over the nose and above the eyes a bit if you think you need to. Notice that as you draw, you are always checking how close or far away things are in relation to each other. This is definitely one of the secrets to drawing things in proportion. Start near the middle of one of your cheeks and create a curved line that goes all the way around to the other side and becomes the face line. Make a guideline dot above the face to mark how wide you want the mane to be. Leave a wide enough space to allow for the decorations you will put in later. Then start closely under the chin and create another curved line that goes all the way around the face and becomes the edge of the mane. Now we are going to do the legs. In order to get the legs the way you want them, it will help to do some analyzing first. So we are going to imagine the image of where they are on the paper before we draw them. And you want to plan them to be wide enough to incorporate designs and to be slanted in such a way as to leave a triangular space between them that meets directly under the chin. Now we are going to draw the legs. Draw an angle line with the point directly under the chin and as long as you want the legs to be. Notice that the angle comes out about as far as the middle of the eyes above it. Draw a short straight line for the end of each leg. Then draw a straight line slanting out and up to the edge of the mane to form the outside of the leg. Make it nice and wide so Leo won't be too skinny. The toes. Draw 3 circles on the end of each leg. Don't make them too small or your lion will look as if it may topple over, and we wouldn't want that. Now we are going to move on to the body and the back leg. Start somewhere on the side of the head and draw an angle line to create the back and the bottom. You can use another guideline dot where you want the point of the angle to drop down for the bottom, since you don't want the body to be too short or too long. Then draw a straight line for the back leg that ends at the same length as the front legs. Now you need to decide where to branch off next. Since the width of the stomach can turn out too small if you go up to it from the back leg, do it next. Use a guideline dot if you need it to designate where you want the stomach to bend into the back hip. Draw an angle line that starts near the bottom of the mane for the stomach and then dips down for the back hip. Draw an angle line to form the inner side of the back leg that bends to close off the end of the leg, and attach 3 circled toes for the back foot. And the last bit is the tail. Make your tail go in any direction you want with double curved lines to form it. Make 2 curved lines that start out wide and taper down to a point to create the hairy end of the tail. The basic shape of Leo is now complete, and you are ready to add the rest of your detail. You can draw patterns in the body and the mane and the legs and the face. I will leave those details up to you. Once you have done that, a good idea would be to outline Leo the lion either in a dark koki, such as a black koki, or a dark oil pastel or pencil crayon, just so that you don't lose any of those lovely details that you have just drawn. When you have done that, you can now start coloring in Leo the lion. You can choose autumn lion-y colors, or you can be flamboyant and crazy and do some interesting colors. I will leave it up to you. This drawing of Leo the lion is not realistic, but it is more abstract or stylistic, so you can really have a lot of fun with him. I look forward to seeing all your wonderful creations.